Johnson and Murphy, Piccolino's, Monroe, Artex, Spring Step, and many, many more. Phone orders call 800-681-SHOE or 24/7 at ericcomfortshoes.com. Free same-day shipping from their Long Island warehouse or visit their flagship store at 426 Hillside Avenue in Williston Park, just west of Willis Avenue. Remember, life is a journey. Wear comfortable shoes. Eric Comfort Shoes has the best service, best selection, and best prices. Eric Comfort Shoes, the home of the world's finest footwear.
1010 wins at 92.3 FM, moving at the speed of New Yorkers.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 wins at 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good morning. 47 degrees at 10:20. I'm Kathleen Marple-Kalb, and here's what's happening. Morning, an investigation in the Hudson. Divers returned to look for answers in the horrific helicopter crash. This is where the chopper did not have a black box recorder. 2 holy weeks at once. Christians mark Palm Sunday. Pope Francis appears at the Vatican. Jews begin observing Passover. Word that smartphones and laptops will be exempt from the Trump administration tariffs, at least for now. Taking the show on the road, AOC and Bernie Sanders bring their Fighting Oligarchy tour to Los Angeles. Forget about seeing any Last of Us fans this evening. Season 2's dropping tonight. Rory McIlroy and Bryson DeChambeau dueled for the Masters title today. Yanks host Giants met today's. And it was AccuWeather, breezy, brightening, and milder, the high 57. Winds east on 1021. Traffic and transit. Now here's Chris Majette.
Well, traffic is starting to bunch up now in the Bronx. You've got plenty of company if you're westbound. Cross Bronx Expressway delays begin right around Westchester Avenue. You're heavy up to 3rd Avenue Hill. After that, though, a clear shot to the George Washington Bridge. Also very, very heavy in Brooklyn, starting on the inbound Gowanus just before the BQE exit, but then continuing bumper to bumper up that BQE.
Hello, Tama.
Atlantic Avenue. We've got a down utility pole in Jersey.
Welcome, my friend.
109 northbound at Community Avenue. Stay to the left. It's the right-hand side that's shut down. And also northbound Connecticut Turnpike between exits 11 and 12 in Darien. Watch out for a 2-car collision with injuries. A lot of police activity there. And taking a look at Long Island's Big 3, there was a collision on the westbound Northern State, and it's just before exit 29, Roslyn Road, that was very quickly cleared.
Hello, Alfredo Whiskers.
On the LIE or the southern
I love the name.
Sponsored by Times Square Church.
Mr. Whiskers is in the house. Welcome, Alfredo.
Our next report at 10:31. Chris Majette, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
Hi, this is Pastor Tim Delina from Times Square Church on 51st and Broadway. Join us Sundays at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and Tuesdays at 7 p.m. I can't wait to see you. Learn more at tsc.edu.
Just having a little late breakfast today. Later than usual for me.
Dive teams expected back in the Hudson River today as they continue looking for the final pieces of wreckage from last week's
And decided to come on and do a live today.
Investigators are reevaluating the flight control system in hopes of determining why it went down. Chopper did not have a black box flight recorder. All of this as the morning goes on.
Thank you, Tama. Good to see you too.
To the site of the helicopter crash to pay his condolences.
Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far.
Kamprubi's sister, her husband, and their 3 young children were killed in that tragedy. Later, Kamprubi said it's been difficult to deal with.
You can imagine we are trying to assimilate all this situation. We want to move the bodies as soon as possible back home with all the family to rest in peace together in our place.
He says there is comfort in knowing that the family left this world together and without suffering. He believes they were smiling. Carol Dioria, 1010 wins. At 92.3 FM on Pier 40 at the Hudson River.
The pilot, 36
Can't tell you how sad that is. That family in that helicopter. I'm having cinnamon toast, Tama, with a little bit of butter. Cinnamon raisin toast.
A 17-year-old boy and a man are dead in a possible murder-suicide in Queens. This happened just after 10 p.m. at 48th Avenue and Oceania Street in Bayside. Police were called on a report of an assault in progress. They found the 17-year-old shot in the chest and the 28-year-old man shot in the head. Both taken to the hospital, both pronounced dead. Their names have not been released. Police sources tell 1010 wins this incident does appear to be a murder-suicide after some kind of domestic dispute, and they are still investigating. For people in New York and around the world, this is a week of religious observance for many. The Christian Holy Week begins with Palm Sunday today.
Yeah, it is. It is good, yeah.
Passover began last night. Jews are marking the exodus of ancient Israelites from slavery in Egypt, and many came out to mark the start
I'm a raisin fan.
Hostage Square in Israel.
I also like cinnamon raisin bagels, too.
Had a happy suffering.
I feel that I cannot be at home and celebrate with my family like every year. Last year I did it with my family and I felt I wanted to be here, and this year, so I did it.
There are hopes Hamas will return to Cairo over the weekend and discuss new ceasefire proposals, but right now there are none. The holiest week of the Christian calendar began today, too.
5 people watching, 1 like.
Palm Sunday Mass
Thank you so much for watching. Smash that like button.
Spoke a few words to the crowd.
And appreciate you stopping by.
Now today, Christians celebrate Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem by waving palms and singing hymns. Pope Francis may participate in some events throughout the week at the Vatican.
Mom and Dad seem different after a European-style holiday at MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Event.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
And now I'm going to have a banana to finish it off.
American touches, like an aqua park and a sweet shop.
American, je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
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 Plus, feel free. MSC Cruises. Less holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ship registered in Panama and Malta. This is the story.
The uncertainty, this is not a business-friendly environment. You know, if they want to make America great again, then honor your word and tell people what's going on.
Seafood distributor Toad Braun received a USDA grant for a project using a membership-based model, delivering Maine seafood nationwide while reducing the carbon footprint. With funding cuts, the program could come to a halt.
One guy said, if you need the government to keep your business afloat, then you shouldn't be in business. Actually, I agree, but this was a grant program specifically designed to create economic opportunities, to increase local food consumption. So there was a public benefit.
EPA and USDA representatives have not responded to requests for comment from the Associated Press about the value of the cuts and whether they are permanent. Bloomberg Money Watch at 26 and 56 past every hour. I'm Amy Morris for 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM. Now this message injured. The Harris Law Firm can help. Call
Oh, hey, Cinnamon.
593-7600.
The 1010 Wins Pickleball Tournament presented by Nissan is sponsored
Cinnamon,
by Windorama.
you are so cute. Thank you, Cinnamon.
Season to upgrade. Parker Wake
Thank you for stopping by.
Orthopedic neurosurgery specialist.
It's huge. It's colossal. It's Safavia Home Furnishings. Once a year, epic floor sample sale. Going on now. For 2 weeks only, prices are slashed on Safavia's $20 million inventory of name brand indoor and outdoor furniture, rugs, lighting, art, mattresses, accessories, and more. Epic savings of up to 70% on all in-stock merchandise ready to be delivered directly to your door. Safavia's best of the best brands are drastically marked down to sell immediately. Choose from indoor and outdoor furniture. Safavia's world-renowned beautiful rugs, living rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, lighting, and accessories. Up to 70% off. There's a reason why we call Safavia's floor sample sale epic. It's once a year and only lasts 2 weeks. Don't miss your chance to save big. Visit any Safavia Home Furnishing store located in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, or find your nearest showroom at SafaviaHome.com. Safavia's once-a-year epic floor sample sale lasts for 2 weeks only. Don't miss it. The sale ends April 30th.
Hey, Green Gobbler here. So you've got a clogged drain in your bathroom. Water in the sink's overstaying its welcome. You're spitting today's toothpaste on top of yesterday's toothpaste. You hope that it go away. Yeah, clogs don't just go away. I make them go away. I'm Green Gobbler, the only clog dissolver you need. I'm bleach-free, safe for your pipes, and I work. Guaranteed or your money back. Because I never met a clog that was going to unclog itself. Green Gobbler. Let the gobbler get it.
Welcome to Staples.
Hi, I hear Staples prints it all.
Oh, you bet. Posters, banners.
Can you print it all for Mother's Day?
Oh, of course. Photo gifts like canvas prints, photo puzzles.
Can you print it all for graduation?
Sure can. Custom cards and invites.
Can you print a huge banner with the grad's picture?
Oh, definitely.
Even an embarrassing baby picture?
Oh, those are the best kind.
I know, right?
Print it all for moms and grads at Staples. And right now, get 40% off custom cards, invites, and photo gifts. N75 exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details.
It is 47 degrees right now in the city. AccuWeather says we're going up to 57 today in Midtown. Breezy, milder, and brightening. Gets better from here, too. The full forecast coming in just minutes. Good morning. I'm Kathleen Marple-Kalb. Winds News Time, 10:30.
Good morning. I'm Brian Britton. Smartphones and laptops.
Hello, Mika. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Hope you're doing well and having a good Sunday.
Trump's latest tariff U-turn coming amid warning signs in the bond market. It's an investment during stock market volatility. The escalating U.S.-China trade war putting investors on edge.
You can hear me, right, Mika?
Those concerns. China, meanwhile, retaliating with 125
Make sure the audio is working.
on all American products.
Selena Wang reporting there. Experts say the exemption seems to reflect the realization that China tariffs wouldn't shift more manufacturing of smartphones and computers to the
Okay,
US
good. Thank you, Mika.
anytime soon. Wednesday, 10:31. Time now for traffic and transit. We get an update with Chris Majette. And a couple things to mention in Jersey City. Neither one causing any huge delays, but there's a downed utility pole on Truck Route 109 northbound at Communipaw Avenue. This is from a crash from several hours ago, but the right lane is blocked with that downed utility pole.
Thank you. Yes, good. Good. I'm just had a little late breakfast today, later than usual for me, and just decided to come on and do a live stream today.
Which is that first traffic light. After that, you're good into the tube itself. And by the way, the turnpike approach is even better, getting to the inbound Holland Tunnel. But here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Lincoln Tunnel looks good in both directions. Same thing with the George Washington Bridge. I don't see
Hello, Chicopee Radio.
at the Brooklyn Bridge, the Manhattan, any of the Lower East River
Chicopee Radio put help first. I take it that was by mistake. I was like, yeah, it's all right. I knew you were gonna. Hope you're doing well, man. Thanks for stopping by. It is stupid. Stupid autocorrect. It seems like it's getting dumber instead of smarter, right? Sometimes. Ugh.
Yeah, Brian, and looking at the live radar right now, it's showing the showers now moving south of Long Island. So we can close the book on this storm that impacted the tri-state since Friday with all that rain and even some snow. And in fact, we're seeing the dry air pushing in from the north now. That's causing clouds to even break for some sunshine. We'll see more and more of that over the next few hours as we warm up to 57. Today, partly cloudy, low 46. Then tomorrow, milder 64 with clouds, looming sun. We'll see some showers tomorrow night, even some thunder towards South Jersey. Windy and mild Tuesday. Clouds break for sun. A shower can't be ruled out. High 64. We'll cool down tomorrow night. Wednesday will be partly sunny and cooler at 53. Lots of sun back in the upper 50s by Thursday. 47 right now, mostly cloudy, relative humidity 65%. Repeating the temperature, 47 going up to 57. I'm Bill Dager on New York's weather station at 10 Winds on 92.3 FM.
Sean Diddy Combs set to go on trial May 5th. His attorneys want to inquire of potential jurors a number of personal questions.
The questions range from questions about sex to drugs.
Yes, Linda's listening to the weather forecast.
Whether they'd be willing to watch videos.
She wants it to warm up so she can go outside and look at some birds.
That are sexually explicit. Now, the judge has broad discretion in deciding what type of questions.
Yes, 10-10 wins.
But in a case like this, there is good reason to find out what jurors' attitudes are.
That is former federal prosecutor Lori Levinson. Combs has pleaded not guilty to allegations that he subjected individuals to sexual abuse over a 2-decade period. He's being held without bail since his arrest in September. Did Lyme disease originate in Plum Island Animal Research Center? Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who has embraced alternative health theories, has said it is highly likely it was developed as a military bioweapon on the island off the coast of Long Island. But scientists and officials at the Department of Homeland Security say there was absolutely no grounds whatsoever to show the bacteria was created on Plum Island. They say the bacteria responsible for Lyme disease has been found in specimens dating back well before the establishment of that government research lab. It was even found in a 5,000-year-old mummy. A Homeland Security spokesperson.
You got snow yesterday. Wow. It was cold yesterday here and the day before. That's Kitsos over there. I'll show him after. I can't wait. Tomorrow it's supposed to warm up.
It's making Donald Trump and Elon Musk very nervous. Both have been
traveling around talking to tens of thousands of people. Just about 30,000, a little bit more than 30,000 showed up in LA yesterday.
Oligarchy or democracy, but we cannot have both.
Neil Young, Joan Baez, Maggie Rogers, all Trump critics headlined the event. They all performed. Sanders hitting several more towns in the coming days, including Salt Lake City, Bakersfield, Folsom, and Missoula, Montana. 10 Wins Entertainment coming up in just a bit. Big second season debut for one of HBO's popular shows tonight.
Every morning, we rise and shine. Make breakfast and brush away the night breath. These routines help us start the day off right.
I hope so. 60 sounds so good right now.
Multivitamins with daily essentials. Clinically studied probiotics for gut health support. Magnesium to help relax the body. Nature Made is made to care for you every day. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Losing a loved one is hard. Grace Funeral Chapels has options to meet almost any financial situation and offers pre-arrangements securing pricing. Call 718-235-8088. Grace Funeral Chapels is located at 607 North Conduit Boulevard on the border of Brooklyn and Queens, minutes from JFK Airport, and has ample parking. Your family deserves the very best. Call 718-235-8088 or visit gracefunerals.com.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and almost 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. And if you think this is just a cosmetic problem, think again. Varicose or spider veins, if left untreated, can lead to swollen or discolored legs, cramping, the inability to stand or walk, neuropathy, even worse, blood clots, which can travel to other parts of your body. But here's the good news. Advanced Medical Vein Treatment Centers offers plans that treat and cure the condition, not just cover up. Grab your phone, take down this number, and call 800-809-7989. That's 800-809-7989. When you call, you'll get free information. Free information on how you can live your life to the fullest again. Walk, exercise, sleep well. Your vein problems will not go away on their own, and in time can lead to major health issues. Call Advanced Medical Vein today for free information on fast and easy solutions that are covered by most insurance plans, Medicare included. Call 800-809-7989. That's 800-809-7989 today. 10 Wins Entertainment, Zombies and Fungus. The second season of HBO's The Last of Us debuts tonight.
The show is set in a post-apocalyptic world, decimated by a fungal pandemic that transforms
Yeah, sleep, Linda.
infected people.
Well, Linda's gonna get brushed in a bit.
The big question is
this possible? Is this realistic that fungi could make the jump from infecting ants to infecting humans?
Because I haven't brushed her in over a week.
fungi can become harmful from a warming climate.
We worry about that because it could be that fungi change their behavior because they've adapted to
Hopefully it goes smoothly.
situation.
We will see.
Unable to adapt to the human body,
Right?
cause disease.
Now I gotta look up the pronunciation. Is it fungi? Is it fungi? Stacey Lynn with the story there on The Last of Us. New episodes will be released every Sunday after today.
Yeah.
Go to Coachella.
She has. It does, Mika, yeah.
Benson Boone and Queen guitarist Brian May paying homage to Queen at this year's Coachella Music and Arts Festival. Some have compared Boone to Freddie Mercury. Stage antics, doing flips off the piano.
She'll probably start shedding a lot more now when it gets warmer.
Post Malone set to perform in the final.
But after brushing, still better. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Actor Kieran Culkin made a cameo last night on Saturday Night Live. He did it during John Hamm's monologue.
Mad Men is better than Succession. I'm sorry, what was that? Mad Men is better than Succession. That's what that is. I think we can both agree that you're wrong. I love you, bye!
Fourth time hosting on Lizzo was the musical guest.
Entertainment on 10 Wins is sponsored by Shulman and Hill, New York's injury lawyers.
Go to hurtny.com.
That's hurtny.com. Spring has finally arrived. And if
It's
you
us.
need a new central air conditioning system that's
Come here.
out of your budget, well, think again. Sloman's is here to change the game with their spring flame sale. They're now offering cutting-edge 18-SEER 2025 refrigerant compliant
Kitchos is right there.
systems
Him?
expertly installed by their certified technicians, all at the lowest prices of the year. That's right. Get started with zero down, zero payments, and zero interest for 18 months. Plus, they're including a comprehensive service plan for the first 5 years.
The coin guard. Yeah.
System checks to keep your AC running smoothly all summer long. Servicing Nassau, Suffolk, and Queens County. Call Sloman's today at
He's just chilling over there by the radio.
Free AC estimate. But hurry, these cool savings won't last long. Call 516-932-7000. That's 516-932-7000. 18 month New Jersey. No offer. This offer is available through a third party bank on approved credit. Different facilities, loans, and full 30 days cash period. Terms and conditions apply.
Yes, Linda?
Fashions and designs of Soho to the classic sophistication of the Upper East Side. We are New York's all-news station.
The News Watch never stops. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good morning, 47 degrees at 10:40. I'm Brian Britton. Here's what's happening. The NTSB says there was no black box recorder on the chopper that went down in the Hudson. Senator Schumer expected to talk about the crash in just a bit. The death toll from last week's nightclub roof collapse in the Dominican Republic.
Alfredo is back.
Well, back in the day, former Ed Koch welcomed motorists to the 59th Street Bridge. Hi! Welcome to my bridge! Remember that? Hi! Welcome to my bridge! Well, now folks are wondering why pedestrians still aren't welcome to his bridge. Another Catholic school shutting down in New Jersey, making it more than 30 closed parochial schools in the Garden State in the past 5 years. And most of us think of it as April 15th as Tax Day. We don't really think of it as a sweet day, but a sweet onion gets released on that day from one of our southern states. In sports, Rory McIlroy leads going into the final round.
Alfredo says yesterday he asked YouTube for a stream. Yeah, they ask you for your mobile. You gotta put your mobile so that for 2FA, two-factor authentication. Just in case anything, they send you a text or something, you know. Yeah. I had to do that. Yeah, they should. You should be good. 24 hours for validation. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Wida Aryan. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. And thank you for stopping by.
Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. It'll probably take you 5, maybe 10 minutes to get into the city at the Holland Tunnel from 139. Really no problems from the Turnpike, Lincoln Tunnel, GW Bridge, and all of the East River crossings are in great shape. Traffic sponsored by NJ State Auto in Jersey City. Drive the car you want to drive at njstateauto.com. They've got you covered with all makes and models. Pick your favorite make and model today with easy financing and a simple DMV process. NJ State Auto in Jersey City gets you driving the Jersey.
Yes, I'll just for fun. Well, we all start for just for fun. This is fun. I just come on when I want, though. I don't have any fixed schedule, you know. None of that. If I have time and I feel like it, I could come on anytime. So other people have a schedule, and that's fine, you know. But
we want to move the bodies as soon as possible back home.
Mayor Eric Adams paying his respects.
New York City is a family, and we consider this is a loss of our family members.
Adams paying his respects on Saturday. He also threw 5 flowers into the river. Divers continuing to scour the riverbed. They're looking for the helicopter's main rotor, the main gearbox, the tail rotor, and a large portion of the tail boom. One thing they're not looking for, the flight recorder or the black box. There were none on board. There were no onboard video cameras either. Investigators at the NTSB say they will release further information when they have it. Now, Senator Chuck Schumer holding a press conference a bit later today. He is expected to reveal some new information about the investigation. When we get that, we will bring it to you. Mayor Adams is in the Dominican Republic today, expected to visit the site of that deadly roof collapse at a popular nightclub in Santo Domingo. 225 people now confirmed dead. 4 people who were initially hospitalized died overnight. 15 people remain in the hospital, 5 of them in critical condition. It is too soon, officials say, to determine how that roof fell. Protesters taking to Times Square. Voicing support for Mahmoud Khalil, an immigration judge in Louisiana, has ruled the Columbia University activist and graduate student can be deported on the grounds that
Tama, I saw you posted a video. I gotta watch it. I just remembered. Because you always do live streams, but you posted a video, I think, of Tama looking outside. Looking at the birds or something. I saw the thumbnail. I'm gonna watch it later.
Khalil's lawyers a deadline of April 23rd to file applications to stop his deportation. We are learning a little bit more about what happened to a Maryland man who was mistakenly deported. The Trump administration says he's in prison in El Salvador. A federal judge demanding the info.
It's a two-page sworn declaration by Michael Kozak, a State Department official, saying based on his personal inquiry and what embassy staff in San Salvador tell him, that Kilmar Abrego Garcia is in the notorious prison in El Salvador, that he is alive and secure. The brief document does not mention what efforts are being made to return Abrego Garcia to the U.S., which the judge also wanted to know.
Correspondent Chuck Sieverts in sports. Now let's
Alfredo says he's going to do memberships. $200 a month. There better be some good content in there if you're going to charge $200 a month. What's the most you could charge for membership? I think I saw once someone was charging $500 a month for a membership. Yeah, Black Cat exploring the outside world. Yeah, I saw that video. It popped up on my... I'm going to watch it later. Tama is such a cutie pie.
Masters and third major title. It was DeChambeau last year came back to stun McIlroy at the U.S. Open after McIlroy missed a pair of 3-foot putts. The two will be paired together today, scheduled to tee off at 2:30. The Yankees hoping they busted out of their recent mini slump with an 8-4 win over the Giants yesterday.
Ooh, we can bang. These guys can bang. Like the big leagues, you're going to score.
Mika says, for all cat streamers, the Union of the Cat Actors Agents has announced new salaries for their acting cats. 1 hour in a live stream equals 10 fish. 1 hour in a video equals 7 fish. Yes. Now that I read that aloud, I'm going to have to actually do it. Linda's, she wants that fish now. If we end up going for an hour, which we probably will. The United Cats Actors Association, or something like that, Wigan. The union representing the kitties.
Their own ribbon cutting for a pedestrian path on the Queensboro Bridge that never opened.
There was a ribbon cutting ceremony planned for mid-March to open to pedestrians only the South Outer Roadway.
Yeah, Linda, I'm probably going to give her... She likes fish, but I'm probably going to give her maybe turkey or chicken. She likes that even more. Yes, salaries.
And it's enough with the delays. The construction is finished.
So pedestrians and bikers held their own ribbon cutting ceremony.
All right, you ready to get brushed, Linda?
Using the South Outer Roadway.
I don't think you're ready, Linda.
Outer Roadway.
I live in Jackson Heights. So it's one of the reasons I like to stay to go from Queens to Manhattan.
All right.
And a safer route for everyone makes my life better, makes everyone's life better.
Carol D'Auria, 1010 Winds at 92.3 FM at the Queensboro Edcott Bridge.
Another Catholic school in New Jersey shutting down. Immaculate Conception School in Spotswood in Middlesex County closing its doors for good in June. Only 39 students had registered for classes next year. More than 30 Catholic schools.
They need their salaries just like us.
5 years. And Brentwood, Long Island woman is now charged with animal cruelty. The Suffolk SPCA says 38-year-old Geraldine Cruz abandoned her dog, Toby, in a hotel near MacArthur Airport. Hotel employees found the 1-year-old Australian Shepherd. He had been without food or water for more than 24 hours. The dog was fed and is expected to be okay. The anti-abortion movement gaining traction in some states.
Many people involved in the abortion debate say a movement of so-called abortion abolitionists who want to punish women for having abortions is widening its influence. It's accelerated since Republicans won full political control in Washington and is spreading to state houses. This year, bills introduced in at least 12 states would allow prosecutors to charge those who have abortions with homicide.
Chuck Sieverts in there. New York Democrats want a meeting with Health Secretary RFK Jr. to discuss health funding cuts. The effort being led by Representatives Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Jerry Nadler comes in response to the Trump administration's move to cut more than $11 billion in funding for state and local health departments. It is estimated New York State will lose roughly $400 million. The city will lose $100 million in funding. The Democrats have requested the meeting no later than April 22nd. 47 degrees right now. Looks like we're going to go up another 10 degrees. The sun should peek its head out. We'll get an update with AccuWeather. We'll do traffic and transit next.
Are you a small business owner, freelancer, or gig worker? NYC Free Tax Prep offers year-round services to help you file your taxes and grow your business.
Gotta do it like this first, Linda.
$3,000 or less, and single filers must earn $65,000 or less. Accurate tax filing, full credits. Your small business deserves it. Get it back. NYC Free Tax Prep can help. Call 311 or visit nyc.gov.
Hang on, Linda. Relax. It's all right.
Stanford here, and it's finally getting warm outside, and we're getting ready to have some painting done on the exterior.
Chicopee says, I got a new DTV converter box, a Homeworks. I've seen that one before, yeah. It's got the HDMI. That's cool. You like it? I think you can make that into a DVR too, right? If you add like a USB or a hard drive, I don't know, like USB.
More than any other holiday or season, Easter and Passover show us the limitless love of our God, a love that reaches past death itself. Cardinal Timothy Dolan here. At Easter, we Christians celebrate this love that knows no bounds, the love that unites us and lasts eternally. Jesus lived and walked among his people. He talked with friends, ate with strangers. Well, Easter calls us to connect with our own communities, both our Catholic brothers and sisters and our fellow New Yorkers of all faiths. This is a time for deepening our faith and putting that faith into action. Our Catholic healthcare system.
All right, Linda, hang on.
We see love and unity lived out in the relationships between our patients,
That's good.
families, and staff.
You can record, yeah.
Daily service
Oops, what did I do here?
workers who've committed themselves to caring for our beloved elders and the most vulnerable among us. Easter is a
All right.
celebration of Christ's resurrection of love that will last forever. This Easter and Passover, let's show the boundless love of God as we care for one another.
To learn more about ArchCare, visit archcare.org.
Hey, it's Scott Shannon. Check out my True Oldies channel. Just download the free Odyssey app, search Scott Shannon, and lock it in.
Powered by River Spring Living with a beautiful campus overlooking the Hudson River where older adults can live, learn, and flourish. For info, go to riverspringliving.org.
Wayne News on 1051 traffic and transit. Here's Chris Majet.
Well, as usual, traffic is jammed in Brooklyn, eastbound B2E through the trench. I mean, you're averaging 5 to 10 miles an hour if you're lucky getting up past Atlantic Avenue. So because of the merging traffic, by the time you get up to the Brooklyn Bridge, you're back in the clear. I also see brake lights on the Cross Bronx Expressway. It's not bumper to bumper, but it's very slow westbound, just out of the Bruckner through 3rd Avenue, and then again passing Jerome Avenue through the outbound side of the George Washington Bridge. And also in New Jersey, a 1-mile backup on the western spur of the Turnpike southbound, approaching interchange 15E.
Want to get your tail?
The laser's starting to thin out a little bit, but if you want to play it safe, come down the eastern spur. Not a bad
She hates the process but loves the result. Yes. Yes, indeed.
Only from the 139 approach. Very minor delays from the Turnpike. The Lincoln looks great.
She's purring right now.
Now Manhattan bound in the tube itself. George Washington Bridge, no major problems. Traffic is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan. Our next report at 11:01. Chris Majet, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Definitely brightening up out there as we get the AccuWeather 4-day forecast. Here's meteorologist Bill Dager.
Yeah, that's right, Brian. And in fact, some places looking up right now, you can see some blue sky in between the clouds. So, yeah, good sign.
All right, Linda, please. I know. She's not going to like. She's not going to like. I knew it. I want to get under here. She won't have that. No.
Down to 46 tomorrow, up to 60.
Linda.
Starts the work week despite there being clouds out there. We'll see some showers around at night, maybe some thunder towards South Jersey.
Mika, she heard you.
Clouds break for some sun. Can't roll out a shower.
Now she's angry at me. We're going to fix that. Don't worry. I know exactly. Just the trick.
Wednesday with some sunshine. Looks even cooler on Thursday. Or we stay on the cool side.
I know just the trick.
47, mostly cloudy. Relative humidity 65%. Repeating the current temperature 47, going up to 57.
I know what you want, Linda.
Weather station 1010 winds on 92.3 FM.
I know what you want.
When we think of April 15th, We don't really think of it being a sweet day, tax day, really not much sweet about that, but for some folks...
Can you guys guess what she wants?
Pretty special day because one of the sweetest onions on the market goes on sale.
Agriculture officials in Georgia say April 15th is the day famed Vidalia onions will start to be shipped worldwide. They are only
Here
allowed
she
to be sold
is.
in a
She's
handful
already
of
here,
counties in
looking
South
for it.
Georgia, thanks to what's called the Vidalia Onion Act of 1986.
Well, treats, yeah, that too, but
Georgia is home to the Vidalia onion and it's world renowned.
string. Come on, Linda.
Agriculture Commission.
That is Jim Crisula reporting. Another reason to put down that cold beer or that glass of wine. New study says it can do some lasting damage to your brain.
We've seen for years and multiple studies just how many effects alcohol can have on our body from head to toe, including a lot of different causes of long-term disease, chronic illness, many types of cancer, heart disease, and so forth. This specific study is adding to the body of knowledge telling us that it's terrible for our brain.
ABC News medical contributor Dr. Alok Patel there. The study published in Neurology, the medical journal of the American Academy of Neurology.
Hi, this is Stu Leonard, and I'm here with Bill, whose family's been smoking Easter eggs
There we go.
for 3 generations.
Now I can try to, when she's looking for the string, I should try with the brush. Come on, get the string.
Leg of lamb, butterfly roast, only $6.99 a pound. Ham or lamb, grab a bottle of Peter Noir, and I'm coming over.
Are you a New Yorker who's never been surprised by the following? How everyone has a podcast?
I've got almost 17 subscribers.
How apartments that are called cozy are just really small?
Spacious is a state of mind.
You got it.
How your friends in Jersey will never visit you?
No, I definitely am not coming.
Nothing surprises a New Yorker like the new monthly scratch-off games from the New York...
Oh, you're going back to camp on the week of May 15th, says Chicopee. That's cool. You happy? You excited?
Bloomberg Money Watch now. We get an update with Denise Pellegrini.
If you're hoping to rent your place out, better be ready for your new tenants to bring Lula and Milo with them.
I think the trend is more people are having babies.
Kara Ng, senior economist at Zillow, says 58% of would-be renters are pet owners, and landlords can't really refuse to rent to people with furry friends anymore.
For a lot of landlords, that's really nice.
Well, you would. I wouldn't be taking any place if I was going to rent without my Linda. I can tell you that much.
And for some of them, their pets are their family.
And they're putting off potentially starting a family, and in place of starting a family, they're getting a pet. So I think that's
All right, let's, you're excited. Good. I'm happy to hear that, Chicopee. I remember last year you said you were there, so.
Bloomberg Money Watch is 20
All right, you ready, Linda?
every hour. I'm Denise Pellegrini for 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Bring spring to your door with Target Circle 360. Get all you need for Easter hosting, spring get-togethers, and more with unlimited same-day delivery through Target Circle 360. From Easter basket goodies to fresh florals, getting everything the same day is easy. Open the Target app and bring the magic of the season to your door with unlimited same-day delivery through Target Circle 360. Visit Target.com/circle or the Target app for more details. Subscription required.
Of course, we got to give Gichos some time to look at him.
Over $35. That's just a story.
Look at Gichos.
Who, as a maintenance specialist for historic
Beautiful bird.
knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention, which is why when it's time to upgrade turn of the century mechanical, they turn to Grainger with easy
Oh.
access to 1 million plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away, so the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call
Linda
Grainger.com or
is obsessing over the string.
the ones who get it done.
Guess that's a good thing for Gichos. Gichos, come here.
ImmigrationQuestion.com app available on Apple and Android. Go to ImmigrationQuestion.com and have your questions answered from seasoned immigration attorneys of your choice. Registration for attorneys and the public are free. This is a limited time offer. Go to ImmigrationQuestion.com. The easy way to get your immigration question.
Hey, Mad Radio DXer. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by.
Go to ImmigrationQuestion.com, the easy way to get your immigration question answered. ImmigrationQuestion.com is an interactive site between attorneys and the public. It's not a law firm or connected with the USCIS. Go to immigrationquestion.com. That's immigrationquestion.com. The easy way to get your immigration question answered. Go to immigrationquestion.com. That's immigrationquestion.com.
WINS FM and HD1 New York. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
10 winds accurate with a breezy, mild, brightening skies, maybe even full sunshine later in the day. High of 57.
Oh no, Linda.
Under partly cloudy skies tomorrow.
Don't even. Oh, she's just playing, but still, you know, I always supervise just in case when they are together.
Clouds will break for some sun, maybe a shower in the afternoon. Tuesday's high 64. And head to Wednesday back down to 53. Cooler, clouds giving way to sun. 47 right now, going up 10 degrees to 57.
Yeah, stimulus, Mika. Yes, there is stimulus now. This is the radio that I have on today. I'm charging the Texan.
All news, all the time.
The string got her, yeah. Got her riled up.
Good morning. 47 degrees at 11 o'clock. I'm Kathleen Marple-Kalb, and here's what's happening. Divers expected to return to the Hudson River today as the investigation and the mourning continue in the wake of last week's tragic helicopter crash. A 17-year-old boy was...
No, I have it on the AM. Chicopee, yeah.
The 28-year-old man dead as well. New details this hour. Tariffs change. Trump administration says electronics like laptops and smartphones will be exempt for now.
It sounds good, doesn't it? This radio sounds really good. The XH Data D608. So make sure I got that right. 608 WB.
You want a power nap? Well, drink coffee just before you close your eyes. Yeah, it's a thing.
Kitsos.
Rory McIlroy and Bryson DeChambeau duel for the Masters title today. Yanks host Giants, Mets at A's. 10 winds AccuWeather breezy, brightening, milder, the high 57.
Yeah.
Windy East Time 1101. Traffic and transit now. Here is Andre Farrow.
Hey, good morning. Let's go to the
that one
westbound
there.
LIE in Queens. We do have some trouble over by 48th Street, making your way towards the Kosciuszko and the BQE. So that's going to slow you down. The span of the Kosciuszko heading westbound, heading towards the Williamsburg Bridge and Morgan Avenue, you do have some volume there as well. The eastbound BQE approaching Atlantic Avenue, approaching the Brooklyn Bridge is also slow. And the westbound belt is tightening right by the Van Wyck as you pass JFK, heading towards Cross Bay Boulevard and Aqueduct Racetrack. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. The inbound GWB going to cost you 15, 20 minutes on the outbound side. Inbound Lincoln is about 20. Inbound Holland, about 10. You have delays on 139 eastbound to Jersey City. And you do have a good ride on the outbound Holland. There's one trouble spot over in Jersey City. There's a down.
What'd you do with the string, Linda?
Truck routes 1 and 9. It's southbound.
See, I have this, for instance, but she won't play. She rather the string.
Traffic is sponsored by St. Joachim and Ann Nursing and
See? Look.
Rehabilitation Center. Next report, 11:11. Andre Farrow, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
Hey, healthcare workers of New York, are you looking to make a difference? St. Joachim and Ann Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is actively hiring nurses and CNAs.
It's funny you mention EAS. I have yet, and I have this radio. I have the alerts turned on. I have yet to, and we've had some sometimes of severe weather. Oh, did he poop? Uh-oh, I'll clean that after. We've had some instances of some severe weather, and it hasn't gone off. The alerts. I have it set for my local area. So all winter, nothing, not once. So we'll see now in the summertime. Now that it's when there's maybe more. If we have any more like thunderstorms and stuff, if it'll go off. Otherwise, I don't know what's going on with that radio. Because last summer it was going off like crazy during every storm, every severe thunderstorm watch. This year, nothing. Yeah, I'm sure it works. It's just I remember when I first. I bought it a year ago, so 1 year March. Remember, it went off once for a snow squall warning. But that might have not been. Then I must have had it set for like multiple counties, but now I just set it to my county. I don't want it going off constantly. And that's how I've had it since last summer.
After that, I think I would say 30 seconds after that or a little longer, another gunshot.
And she heard a female voice crying for help. Police found a 17-year-old boy with a gunshot wound to the
Kitos.
and a 28-year-old man hit in the head. The head wound leading sources to speculate that he was the one who took his own life. Roger Stern, 1010 Williams on 92.3 FM in Basov.
Police have identified the 17-year-old.
You'll be bringing your portable weather radio, not the Sangean CL100, but my portable ER50 radio and my Sangean SG108 HD portable. Okay, that's cool. You'll be able to do some listening on HD. I don't own an HD radio, so maybe the next one I buy will be we'll have it. Haven't bought any in a while, you know. Kind of have enough, to be honest with you.
Judges told lawyers the questionnaires will be sent out to hundreds of jurors at the end of the month. A change of plans on the Trump administration tariffs.
President Trump is making a major reversal. His administration is exempting smartphones, computers, semiconductors, and other electronics from his latest round of tariffs.
Yeah, the white radio.
For tech companies and consumers amid fears that Trump's 145% tariffs on all Chinese goods.
Well, I used to be, you had the channel. I don't know, you still have a channel, because you had a channel and you took it down, I think. And then you came back. Are you uploading videos again? Because you should try starting with the HDR14. All right. Well, thanks for the suggestion. I know Sangean has good HD radios. I do hear, though, that those radios they use, the battery life isn't too good. Battery drains much faster. Oh, okay. Gotcha. You're uploading videos again? Okay, good.
Department of Homeland Security in a statement said the facility does not and has not performed Lyme disease research. No comment from Kennedy's agency. Coming up next, why this is a holy week for a lot of New Yorkers.
Is your car still under warranty? No, not anymore. My mechanic just suggested an extended service plan from Ox Car Care. Ox Car Care? Yeah, Ox will cover repair bills if anything happens to the car. New brakes, transmission, AC, or engine problems.
Oh, no.
Ox Car Care offers free oil changes, tire rotation, and roadside assistance.
You saw that? Kitos is good. Don't worry. He's fine.
Free oil changes, free tire rotation, and free roadside assistance? Yeah, you don't pay.
Look.
Ox even has a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Kitos is like, unhand me, you peasant. Don't put me on that, cat. Oh, no.
Ox Car Care for your free quote. 800-270-8132. Ask about senior and military discounts. Don't get stuck with a major car repair bill. Call Ox Car Care. 800-270-8132. 800-270-8132. Or go to oxcarcare.com.
For many people in New York and around the world, this is a week of religious observance. The Christian Holy Week begins with Palm Sunday today. The Jewish observance of Passover started last night. Jews marked the exodus of ancient Israelites from slavery in Egypt, and community activist Devorah Halberstam tells 1010 Winds it has great resonance.
Which feature is this?
As we sit down to that Seder table, we can't forget that there are those that are chained and starving, and actually the outcry is similar to how it was back under the Pharaoh. Let our people go.
For Christians, this is Palm Sunday, the official beginning of the holiest week of their year. Sound from Mass at the Vatican this morning. Pope Francis was wheeled out and he spoke a few words to the crowd.
Blessed Sunday, Palm Sunday, and I wish you blessed Holy Week as well, to say.
Observances continue throughout the week for Christians, with Good Friday marking the crucifixion and Easter Sunday the celebration of the day they believe Jesus rose from the dead. Churches across the city and the world will be planning special observances. Now this message, injured, call Spector and Associates Injury Attorneys, 800-318-8888. Traffic is next on 1010 Wins.
Johns Hopkins University has found that just mild hearing loss doubles your risk of dementia, so hearing loss isn't something to ignore.
But hearing aids are so expensive and ugly.
Not anymore. Meet Audien Hearing. You can get nearly invisible hearing aids without a prescription starting at $98 a pair, and they're ready to use right out of the box. Rated the best.
Oh yeah, the high thing. That's if you're on a phone. Yeah, I've seen that.
Audien is easy to trust. Visit
The said high thing, yeah.
AUDIENhearing.com.
I had the worst dream last night. You were in a car crash, and the kids and I were on our own. We had to move out of the house because I couldn't afford it anymore.
Oh, that's awful, hon.
My brother got life insurance from Ethos, and it only took
Yeah,
10 minutes.
got quite a bit out.
And he got $2 million in
Here?
coverage for around $2 a day. It's all online. No medical exam. He just answered a few health questions right from his house.
Ethos, here we come. Visit ethos.com/radio. That's ethos.com/radio.
Family is a 10-year term life policy for 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Hampden County WX. Hello. And thank you for stopping by to say hello. Oh, that's your alt? Oh, okay.
Call 1-855-HOME-456 or visit homeownerhelpny.org. Get in touch with the Center for New York City Neighborhoods, who can connect you to free, high-quality experts.
Let's make sure we get Kichos in the frame too, because they are both.
You can get off the lien sale list. Call 1-855-HOME-456 or visit homeownerhelpny.org. The Center for New York City Neighborhoods is a nonprofit partner of the New York City Department of Housing Preservation and Development. Call 1-855-HOME-456 or visit homeownerhelpny.org. Get off the list and protect your home.
Wednesday's time, 11:11. Traffic and transit now. Here's Andre Farrell.
Let's go to New Rock City if you're traveling on the New England Thruway, northbound 95, right by exit 15 from Pelham up to New Rochelle. There's road work in one of the lanes, and it's causing a nasty delay. You might want to stick with a hutch if you're driving a regular car. Get up to the Cross County Parkway that way. Usually it's 95. That's the better ride in that area as you pass Connor Street, but not the case right now. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Inbound GWB, about 15 minutes. 25 on the outbound side when you count those cross Bronx delays. Northbound, you get a little slow by the 3rd
Where
Avenue
is the
bridge.
string, Linda? Can I find the string?
About 10 minutes of the inbound
Oh, it's right here.
because of a slowdown 139 eastbound through Jersey City. The outbound Lincoln and Holland are in stellar shape. Big delays in Brooklyn. What else is new? Eastbound BQE, right around Atlantic Avenue. And we do have some scattered delays on the southbound Cross Island Parkway, right around Northern Boulevard. Next report, 11:21. Andre Farrow, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Now, the AccuWeather 4-day forecast with meteorologist Bill Baker.
I will sub. I will. I'll sub to that channel.
Right now in the
Chicopee.
wake of the storm, which brought us all the rain and even some snow over the past couple of days. Temperatures, in fact, are into the 50s in some parts of the area for the first time since Thursday. So today's high 57 as clouds continue to break for sun. Bit of a breeze out there, and for tonight, partly cloudy. We drop down to 46. Tomorrow, a milder day. Clouds breaking for some sun, high 64. Showers then moving in tomorrow night, even some thunder towards South Jersey. Tuesday then windy and still mild. Clouds and some sun, and we'll see a high of 66. Can't rule out a shower. Turning cooler Tuesday night, a cold front moves through behind it. Wednesday down to 53 and partly sunny. Thursday, milder, upper 50s. Right now, 49, mostly cloudy. Relative humidity, 65%. Repeating that current temperature, 49, going up to 57. I'm meteorologist Bill Degger on New York's weather station, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Taking the show on the road, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders and Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez brought the Fighting Oligarchy tour to Los Angeles yesterday.
The oligarchy will concede nothing. They have the wealth. They have the power. They own Congress. They own the White House. They own much of the media. But they don't own us.
While Sanders and AOC were the headliners, they had plenty of bold-faced names support, including Joe Baez, Neil Young, and more. AOC says they're standing up to counter the Trump administration.
Hate is a trap that sinks us all. And it is standing together without exception to reject division. That is the only way we can win.
The tour's already been to Colorado and Arizona. It moves on to Utah, Idaho, and Montana next. Coming up next, the final round of the Masters is today.
Hey guys, Scott Sanford here. While you're planning or researching trips, consider protecting your journey with a travel insurance plan from TravelGuard.com. I know how stressful it can be when
Chicopee says hi again. 70s next Sunday for Philadelphia. I hope we get some 70s. We will. We will eventually.
or getting home safely, TravelGuard has your back. Visit TravelGuard.com. That's TravelGuard.com.
State actors represent actual plans.
After my truck accident, my attorney from the Barnes firm got me $1.4 million.
After my accident, insurance wasn't fair. My attorneys now at the Barnes firm got me $1.2 million.
I'm attorney Rich Barnes. Most people don't know how much their case is worth. Call the Barnes firm now and let us help you get the best result possible. Best results don't predict future outcomes. Manhattan, Long Island.
Now, Pete McCarthy with sports.
Well, golf has been waiting for decades to bring some star power to the forefront that isn't named Tiger Woods. It has it in spades this weekend. Rory McIlroy leading at the Masters after 3 rounds. Bryson DeChambeau is the one who sits 2 shots back. The storylines, they are tantalizing today. And McIlroy wins. It'll be his first Masters title. He'll complete the career Grand Slam and win his first major in more than a decade. Then there's DeChambeau, the Live Golf League captain, bidding for a first Masters and 3rd major title. It was DeChambeau who last year came back to stun McIlroy at the U.S. Open after McIlroy missed a pair of 3-foot putts. The two will be paired together today, scheduled to tee off at 2:30. The Yankees hoping they busted out of their recent mini slump with an 8-4 win over the Giants yesterday.
We can bang. These guys can bang. Like,
My friend Andy's randomness sent me 2 Minecraft memes, says Chicopee. Yeah, I know him. I'm sub to him. He lives here in New York, somewhere in Queens, I think. Hello, Carla Reyes. Hola.
The Knicks and Nets closing out the regular season, playing against one another in Brooklyn this afternoon. Tip off at 1 o'clock on WFAN's 101.9 FM. And hockey, the Devils, they're heading to the postseason. They get a tune-up with the Islanders today in Newark. 1 o'clock start time there. Pete McCarthy, 1010 Win Sports.
Desarmó good.
In Brooklyn, the Palm Sunday blessings aren't just at church. The annual Blessing of the Rides and official season opening was this morning at Dino's Wonder Wheel Amusement Park in Coney Island. Began at 10 with a blessing on the Regal and Boardwalk. And the first 105 people in line are getting a free spin on the Wonder Wheel in honor of the iconic ride's 105th anniversary. Call it power napping with coffee. No kidding. Experts say this can keep you from waking up tired.
There's a buzzy new trick to beating that sleepy feeling, a coffee nap. A nutritionist with the European retailer Coffee Friend says drinking coffee right before you close your eyes can be more effective than either coffee or a nap by itself. Nicola Ludlam
Drinking coffee before you close your eyes.
about 20 minutes to hit your system, right around the time your nap is ending. Result, you wake up with a double shot of energy. Improved reaction time, alertness, and cognitive function. But be careful not to overbrew that coffee and keep napping to 20 minutes. Deborah Rodriguez for 1010 Wins.
It's 49 degrees now. AccuWeather says we're going up to 57 in Midtown.
Have you been injured? I handle all types of personal injury cases. My compassion for clients embodies my personal injury practice. I am Mikhail Yadro, personal injury attorney. Have you been in a car accident, hurt on a job, had a slip, trip, or fall accident? Maybe a medical malpractice situation. The attorneys at my firm, Mikhail Yadro and Associates, understand personal injury law. Take action. Call me.
Why are you doing that? Why? Why are you biting me?
The results from your case is how I keep my practice open. I know my clients by name and have a pulse on each case. Take action. Call me 718-333-0800. I am Mikhail Yadgorov, personal injury attorney. I deliver honesty while evaluating your personal injury case, which turns into trust, and I deliver clear communication, which equals high rewards. Take action. Call me 718-333-0812.
Pine Lawn Memorial Park is offering their valuable family information booklet, Let's Face It Now, free to all 1010 Wins listeners. Just call Pine Lawn Memorial Park today at 631-249-6100 extension 3 or visit pinelawn.com.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and
Let's get a look at Kitsos.
suffer from varicose or spider veins. And if you think this is just a cosmetic problem, think again. Varicose or spider veins, if left untreated, can lead to swollen or discolored legs, cramping, the inability to stand or walk, neuropathy, even worse, blood clots, which can travel to other parts of your body. But here's the good news. Advanced Medical Vein Treatment Centers offers plans that treat and cure the condition, not just cover up. Grab your phone, take down this number, and call 800-809-7989. That's 800-809-7989. When you call, you'll get free information on how you can live your life to the fullest again. Walk, exercise, sleep well. Your vein problems will not go away on their own, and in time can lead to major health issues. Call Advanced Medical Vein today for free information on fast and easy solutions that are covered by most insurance plans, Medicare included. Call 800-809-7989. That's 800-809-7989 today.
Thank you for making 1010 Wins your #1 choice for news in New York.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good morning. 49 degrees at 11:20. I'm Kathleen Marple-Kalb, and here's what's happening. Investigation and mourning continue in the wake of the devastating helicopter crash in the Hudson. Divers back in the water today. Broad daylight shooting in a Bronx smoke shop leaves a 17-year-old wounded in the chest. He is recovering. First word from the Trump administration on a wrongly deported Maryland man said to be alive and still in a notorious prison in El Salvador. Mayor Adams travels to the Dominican Republic to offer condolences to the families of the nightclub roof collapse victims as the toll continues to rise. Little Easter inspiration. Saturday Night Live sees Donald Trump with a bit of a messiah complex in the cold open. Rory McIlroy and Bryson DeChambeau duel for the Masters title today. Yanks host Giants met today. And in Wisconsin weather, breezy, brightening, and milder. The high 57. Time 11:21. Traffic and transit now. Here's Andre Farrell.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap up the stream here. So I appreciate everyone stopping by. Anybody watching on the replay. And I'll see you on the next one. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.